What is up, people? Half Slab Bacon back with another episode in Bacon's World. So guys, yes, I'm standing in front of the storage system again. It's almost like this is a super grindy project that's never gonna get finished. Just kidding. Look! It does get a little framey, I'm not gonna lie, when we come back here. Like, just a little. If we come back here, see, we look in the direction of the, over there's the iron farms. Yeah, it gets a little framey. But we're okay up in here. And it'll actually, like, as soon as we come back in here, I start to slowly tick back up. And it'll be fine, even more so once we get all that covered. And, you know, properly lit the way I want it. And all that. Stupid things. So we're almost done with this, and by almost done, what I mean is all the single towers are done, right? But for some of them, I want to put doubles in. However, I haven't gone ahead and done that yet, because what I want to do is get the Waterways set up first and test the system to make sure that we've got it routed already and we don't have any despawn issues. We shouldn't, but you know, it's always good to test first. And then kind of get all our items categorized and then go up and do the duplicates, because once the items are categorized and slotted into the filters, then it's just easier to map out, okay, you know, cobble, I want the extra row. Stone, I want the extra row. I'll probably put an extra row for sand. In all honesty, I'll never need it though, because I go through it too quick. But I wanted to show you guys something. And we first came across this up at the gold farm, but I kind of knew about it already. So if we go like this, and you can check I've got 137 levels, and we want to rename these. And we need to rename items in here because everything's going through here. So our filter items have to be renamed. And we go like this. You saw what happened, right? I lost a level and they just sat there. So yeah, that's a current bug in this version of Minecraft. Now there is a way of kind of getting around that, and that is we can go like this, one at a time, and it works, which is why I went to the gold farm and got myself all these levels, because I have to do them one at a time. So this is gonna take me a bit. I'm gonna get this done, and then we're gonna start building our waterways, peeps. I'll be RBs. Psych! Just kidding, guys. Did you really think I was gonna do that? We need over 600 of these for this system. Now, I recognize that, you know, doing this kind of cheaty, but come on, I got duped to anvils in front of me. So what we're actually gonna do is we're gonna go into cheats. Now, I only showed you 4, but I had a stack of 64. So I did some legit. You can see I did some completely legit. And these should only cost 1 level per stack. That's why I did some legit, just to take down a bunch of levels, kind of go halfway, okay? Because realistically, it should only have cost me a few levels and a little bit of iron. So we're going to kind of meet the bug halfway. We're just going to do these in creative. Screw that. I'm not doing every single one individually. I'd have to go up to the freaking gold farm like several times. You know, say work myself up to 100 levels, which doesn't take long at all, and then spend forever doing these, which is just stupid. It's a bug. Mojang, no, it's a bug. It's currently listed as open in the bug tracker, which means they will have it fixed in the next version. So that's kind of cheaty because we used less levels doing that, which is why I went halfway. So I already used like 90 freaking levels on this and 6 damaged anvils when it should have been 1 or 2. I think that's fair compromise, guys. If you don't, well then, suck it! Because, yeah, seriously. So, what we're going to need here, let's start with, I don't know, a few stacks of that. And actually, I kind of want to get... Did I leave the rest downstairs? No. I thought I had a few stacks of this kicking around. That should be it. Yeah. You know, it is what it is. It's Minecraft. It's broken sometimes. You just got to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So we're using that workaround. I think, you know, dedicating that many levels and a little extra iron, duped iron anyways, but a little extra iron is fair play, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? Plus, who wants to sit there for like hours on end? Literally, hours on end. Just freaking renaming items when you're supposed to be able to do it a stack at a time. So what I'm thinking here is we're going to do a zigzag pattern in between all these filters, guys. And that's why we want all these, so we can lock these for now. And then, like, once we get our waterways and stuff set up, then we can test it out, make sure we don't have any despawn issues. Because if we do have despawn issues, then we're going to have the water stream go into a dropper to reset the despawn timer, and then have the droppers shoot them back out into another water stream. Like I said, I highly, highly doubt we're going to have any. It shouldn't be an issue. But just in case... So we're going to go like that on each one, and like that. And as usual, I will go to a jump cut, guys, just to cut this. So what we're going to do is we're going to zigzag. So it'll go this way, and then it's going to go that way, and then out the back, and then over there. It's going to go that way, out there, into the next one, and so on. But we also need to get it all the way over here from over there. Now, what I do believe we are going to do here, guys, is we're going to want some room to get down there, and we're not going to want this obstructed too much, so I think we'll go out that far, maybe. Yeah, that's probably good. We'll go out that far, and we'll just go like so. Now, we do have one issue right now, and that is these are spawnable blocks, right? Till we get the water in, they're going to be spawnable blocks. And that's one of the reasons we're using packed ice, so we don't have to worry about light levels melting it. You know, that way we can decorate however we want, da-da-da-da-da. But, of course, it is a solid block, so we're not going to have one in the center of our item filter. So... is that in the middle? It's always hard to tell. That looks like we're in the middle. Is it in the middle? Can we look down? 1, 2, 3 on that side, 1, 2, 3 on that side. I think it's in the middle. And now you know why I placed all those temporary torches on top of our filtration system over there. It's so as I'm running around doing this, I've got light to work in, and we don't have to worry about mob spawning. We're probably going to get some slimes, but that'll be a thing. You know, you gotta work with it. So that should put us almost there. There. Done. We'll go exactly that far. And now I get to run around on ice. Let's just come to a stop there so I don't run right off the edge. Boom, bada bing. And then we're gonna have to go around and glass it in. And of course we're just gonna use non-stained glass because I do have a mod system in place for this, right? Yeah, I think that's far enough. We'll probably be able to see it from down there when we look up, but that doesn't really bother me. And it leaves me, what, a couple of blocks over from the wall in case I want to bring the next water stream right side by this. But I think what we're going to do in that case, guys, is when we come off the end of that one, we'll actually drop the water. We'll have the water stream drop and then carry one last water stream to our overflow filters over here. So yeah, I got some work to do here, peeps. Give me a couple, I'll be RBs. All right, so the first one is done. You can kind of see what I'm going for here. Now, with the double ups, right, we're gonna remove a block of ice and then just squeeze an extra one in there. So on the, like, well, left hand side if you were facing this way, right hand side if you were facing towards the chest, we have to go out an extra block just to allocate for that space, right, in case we want to do it. So I'm going to be doing that. All of these are filled in with all 5, so we can figure that out. And there is a reason why, like, we're going to test it first, then we're going to, you know, item frame up all our item frames and fill the filters in with the actual filter items, and then do all the secondary stacks, is because we really want to make sure all these are working. Because once we put that other one in the middle, if I have to get in and troubleshoot, it makes breaking a whole bunch of it difficult. So it's easier to break, like, you know, this block here and that block here to put the secondary row in than it is to take a whole row out and troubleshoot. So yeah, that's kind of why we're rolling that way. And then what you would notice is the other thing I've been doing is kind of just going along and double checking my light levels. Like, see, that's no good there. So we're going to want a torch there. Because if there's an 8, there will be a 7, right? So 9, 10. But if we take this one out, we're going to get a 7. See? No good. So if I put one, say here, ta-da! So I can reduce the amount of hoppers I have. And unfortunately, while we're doing all this, it's gonna get a little bit laggy for me up here. But that's kind of why we're hiding all this, guys, is so a substantial portion of it doesn't actually, like, render in. And when I mean render in, I mean render into the view space. It will render in as far as working, but the lag can be diminished if the game doesn't actually have to render, say, these blocks. It just acknowledges they're there in the calculations and then acts accordingly. And it will do that when the stuff is covered up and not visible. What will render regardless of what we do up in here, believe it or not, is the hoppers in every single chest. Yeah, that's all gonna render. The game will render it, even if we can't see it. It's just kind of how Minecraft works. So that in itself, plus all the entities we're moving around, is gonna make things just a tad bit laggy, right? So we want to minimize that by hiding as much of this as possible, so it's not a complete lag fest every time we come down here. You know what I'm saying? Okay, seriously, I can't wait until the middle of the man cave is done so I can stop getting ambushed by slimes when I come through the portal. All I wanted was a freaking stack of things, man. I was just short one stack of flowers and maybe a little glass. I might, oh no, I'm gonna need more glass. I'm gonna have to smelt more glass. Jeez Louise, man. You have no idea how many times that's happened to me now, guys. I swear to God. Whew, that was fun. Alright, guys. So now all that junk is in. We still do have our item filters over here. I think I am going to put them in. Why not? There's 4 chests there. You know, 4 chests for no stacks. And, yeah. Then the only other issue we're going to have after this is, you see how I've got this here? I've made sure the half slab is on, or on top of an ice block. So that works just fine. But when we start doubling up these hoppers, we're going to have an issue where we can't have the half slab over top of a hopper. Otherwise, the items will stop on that hopper. It has to be water over a hopper. So you can see how when we're doubling them up next to each other, that could be an issue. So what we're probably just going to do, since the way I've placed them is like most of the ones that are doubled up are going to be like in this corner here and that corner there and in that corner there and that corner there kind of thing. I'll try and get one water stream across because I want them directly over the hoppers to slow things down. Just that way when a lot of stuff's going through the system, it gives the hoppers extra time to grab stuff, right? But if that becomes problematic, we're gonna have to, like, I don't know, move this row here, I guess. And yeah, it'll be fun. I'll have some rearranging to do. Might have to put the ice next to the hoppers or just limit the amount of storage. Like, you know, I don't necessarily need 20 double chests for everything. Like, how many do we have there? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's like already 9 double chests. So not necessarily all items need to go from 9 to 20. Stuff like cobble, for sure. For sure. So now that we got this done, we need to figure out how we want to do our item filters for up in here and exactly how high we need to go. So let's maybe just, do I have, oh, I'm low on ender pearls. I think I got a backup stack in here though. Yes, I do. There. So once it loops through, we want it to drop down into a water stream here that attaches to all these chesticles, right? And we want like a no stack here, a no stack here, and just a straight stack like onto this. So let's grab our hoppers. So there's only actually, because we're, you know, the top one's just decoration for each one. We're gonna wanna go like that on each side and then just go straight up from there, right? But we're also gonna be limited by height. That's gonna be a thing. We can have it drop over there, that's not a problem. We can have it drop straight down and ride right along this edge if we want. As a matter of fact, that's what we might actually do. Well, I don't know. Then it'll be hidden. Of course, the higher I go, the more hoppers we have to get through the system. And the higher up the no stack filter goes, because it has to go at the top of the chain. So, debatable. Okay, I thought about it and I decided to go for a little wizardry. So we actually can have like ice and then this, as long as the very last hopper in the chain, if it were to all get clogged, is a no item filter, right? So it can let everything through, like no item filter, has no item filter. So instead of going 3, like an item filter, because then we'd have to continue the chain. You can see there's a row of chests there. So those are basically just decoration and shulker box storage. We'll do 1 no stack that'll pick up, you know, shulker boxes, and say I accidentally throw my bow or my sword or an enchanted book in, or anything like that. And then the next row will completely pick up the next. So in order to accomplish that, basically what I decided is we go like this, and then we're actually going to put trap chest. Why trap chest? Well, extra storage, and it's not going to change our face on the front, right? And then we can go bam, bam on this one. And I think I just went 1 on that one. I don't know. Should we change that? Because that's not like... Yeah, maybe we should... No, we can't. That has to be a hopper because that's going to lock, right? It's going to lock both those hoppers. So... we actually might be better. Bam, making that a trap chest too. And yeah, then I'll just lock this hopper, which is more effective. And then we've got 1.5 storage back here for shulker boxes and other no stack items. Well, more than that because of the hoppers, right? We just don't see it. And then on this side, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 2.5 for all other items, and most of it's just not visible. So yeah, and then the other one can, like, it'll just be straight shulker box storage that we don't get jumbled up with all the things. So we're gonna want to go like so, and like so, and like so. Yeah. Yeah, that gives us lots of storage, but it's more compact. By compact, I mean we don't actually see all the wizardry I did there. Okay, that should do it, guys. That should be the end of the waterway. Obviously, outside of like cleaning all this stuff up, I went the extra layers of glass on this side just to prevent me, you know, like on the sides and below the ice, just to prevent me breaking anything. And that way, if I ever go down to say change the door or work on any of the other redstone that's close by, I can see exactly where everything is. So I guess all we should have to do from here, why don't we just go like this and stack up this way, and should be able to put that there. Let's grab this, that there, and how far is that going to go? That's another nice thing about having it drop is, yeah, that's going to take the items down super fast. Like, let's see how fast that goes. Yeah, beautiful. And it's silent. And is our no stack working? Look at that, huh? Look at that. Okay, we do have a problem here, because like I said, we can't have the water stream end like in a spot like that. Okay, that's glassed in. I'll do the top after I'm done like working on everything, but this, I mean, we know the water's gonna drop down there. That layout's fine. It should never have to change. So what, crap. Did I forget to, crap. I thought for sure I filled all those in. Guess not. Okay, so what we're gonna do anyways to test this is, we're going to take that there will be the last filter. We'll put stuff in it, and as long as it comes through, we know we're good, right? Every other filter is blocked. So that should be the only one. Let's just, while we're up here, let's make sure I didn't screw up and forget these. No, they're done. So that'll be the only one that picks up items, and it's the last one in the chain. So if the cobble we throw goes into there, we know we're not going to have any despawning issues. And then we can start categorizing and adding in all our stuff, right? Is the thing. So that's done. Let's just double check and make sure it's not blocked. That's the other issue we're going to run into, or could potentially run into. So let's make sure these are empty for testing purposes size. And we actually have to test it from the point of entry, right? Not just from the top of the water stream, but from down here. So in order to do this, we're going to take a stack of cobble, 54 of those, and then let's go on the other side, and we'll just send those through too. And we should be able to go up. And see them come across. Our shovels and stuff should end up in there. There we go. There goes all our items. I kind of want to see them traveling. Don't you guys? Let's see if we can go up and catch it. Did they make it all around? Did they make it all around? Now, did it have enough time to catch all the cobble? There's the other issue. Okay. The moment of truth, people. The moment of truth. The moment of truth. It didn't get all the cobble. Son of a... It's not slow enough. It's not slow enough. Wait. How did the no stack stuff make it? Oh, because it went through at the same time as the swords and stuff. No, but they made it... What the... Oh, bacon screwed up. Bacon screwed up. I gotta be back. Alright guys, so a little bit of work later, and I have it up and functioning. First thing I had to do is these filters. I forgot you can't go directly into the no stack filter. So I put a 2-hopper lead on either one. That just gives it time to absorb and send the items through like one at a time instead of, you know, a whole stack or multiple items dropping in. And that solves that issue. The other one was, one, I made a mistake in our testing, which was not accurate, and I'll explain that in a minute. But two, these waterways were just too fast. So what I've done is I've gone and I've removed all the ice other than, you know, where the waterway splits, because that has to be ice. But the rest of them I've put in half slabs just to kind of slow it down as they're going around the hoppers. And you can see I've led by 1 block, and I did that all the way around. So that slows it down just enough that the hoppers aren't getting overworked. And then the last one was in our testing, I completely screwed up because I threw like a whole stack of items in here, and this thing fires so quick that, you know, it was basically sending stuff up in too big a stack. So that's not accurate. Like the way we would do it is we would have them go from a hopper, right, into those. And you can hear the speed difference is much different. So we're going to throw some test items in here now. Bam. And last but not least, just to kind of help, I split this into a 3 item instead of a 6, and that'll allow it to send smaller stacks up. And the only reason I did that is because we are going to bombard this with tons of items, right? So yeah, that seems to have solved our issue. It's now ready to rock. It should be able to take any volume without, you know, overwhelming the system. If we go up, I overshot that, didn't I? Nope. Good. If we go up and have a look, see, they should be coming around soon. It's a fair bit slower now, but it's still fast enough that items aren't despawning, which is the important part, right? So I'm happy with that. Where are they? Where'd they go? Where'd the stuff and things go? Come on, stuff and things. Are you coming around the mountain yet? Come on. Stupid stuff. There. I can see them. So yeah, you can see once it gets into the filter system, it slows down by a fair bit. But that's kind of the rate we need it at going over the hoppers. That gives the hoppers enough time to collect each stack. They're probably going up now stacked in units of like 4 or 5. If I had to guess, which is what we're looking at. Because obviously, you know, the hopper's not going to take much more than that. So it's good. Yeah, they're starting to come around. We should see... Crap, I suck at this game. I'm gonna kill my... Oh, wait, I got regen. I can't kill myself. Get up there, stupid. There we go. Are they coming around the mountain? Come on. Yeah, there they are. Sweet. Yeah, so we'll leave the ice and we'll go with the half slabs, or maybe I might switch it up to solid blocks when I come up here and do all the actual filters. We'll see. I'll probably go solid blocks. Just so they look consistent against the ice. Not that it matters. Because I've still got to close the whole thing in. And we should, if we go have a look at our test hopper here. Whenever they come around, there they are. Beautiful. Oh, me so happy. Doing big projects like this, it's always so rewarding when you see it in action. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Here they come. You can see they go over each hopper in a nice slow pace, and when they get to our test hopper, yep, it took them. Took it. Took it. Took it. Beautiful. It's keeping up just fine. Awesome. Yep. It's good. It's good. Whoa, I didn't mean to go down that far. Oh well. We'll stack up. What the heck? Yeah, and we should see. So most of the time it's going to go in the first hopper. And if the first hopper gets overwhelmed, it'll hit this. What? Where's an endermite? Oh well, he'll die. He'll die. And yeah, that extra hopper lead is just enough time to keep the no stack from getting overwhelmed. So it's just going to take the no stack items now. And we can see that we're already at 43 of 45 in here. And if we go check this one, we should have a full stack. Sweet! Mission accomplished. I'm so happy. Oh yes. Yes, we're good to go. Now, obviously, I want to, you know, cover the ice in. And I probably will switch those up to solid blocks. Yeah, me thinks I will. But I've got to itemize everything, so I'll probably just do that as I'm itemizing everything and putting the correct filters into the hoppers. I'll do most of that off camera in the next week or so, because that's going to take me a long time. Got to bring every item in the game down here, peeps. Every item in the game is crazy, crazy, crazy. But yeah, hopefully I can get that done relatively quickly. And once all of those are itemized, then I'm going to start working on our double stacks. Like, we're going to have stuff like cobble and smooth stone here and sand and stuff in this corner as well, if my memory serves me according to my layout. So that will get definitely done off camera though, because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to load my test world up on the PC next to me so I can look at the monitor for that, and then just kind of organize it off one monitor into this game, make things easier so I don't have to rely on memory or print photos off or anything, right? Yeah, once that's done, guys, we'll have a system done and ready to rock, and then we can work on our other rooms, some enchanting, some potion brewing, and I'm not sure what we're going to do back there yet. Probably a smeltery. I think a smeltery. Yes, smeltery will be good. Smeltery will be epic. So anyways, guys, that is all I have time for today. So smash that like if you enjoyed the episode to help others like yourself who might enjoy the content find the channel. And if you're new and you haven't already, hit that subscribe for more videos, peeps. As always, thanks for watching. Bye.